Moondog here with my review of the MARMOT Tactical Brass Catcher, supplied to us today by MARMOT Tactical. And there you go. Thanks for watching my review of the MARMOT Brass Catcher. Just kidding. I just wanted to show you how simple it was to install. Anyway, so this is the MARMOT Brass Catcher, and there's a couple of other products. I think Caldwell sells something similar to this, and a bunch of other folks do too. But today, this is the MARMOT Tactical version, and it came in this plain white box without any instructions, but it's pretty straightforward. You just take this and unwrap the Velcro and wrap the Velcro around your foregrip of your rifle and align the basket mouth with your ejection port. Now this should fit most rifles, and in fact we're going to see 3 different rifles that this fits on and how easy it is to put on. But it probably will not fit a bullpup designed rifle just because of where the ejection port is and where this is intended to wrap around. Though, you know, you could try it and let me know in the comments below if it fits, if it works for your bullpup. Anyway, why would you want to catch your brass? Well, unless you've been living under a rock recently, ammo is in hugely short supply, a lot of people are reloading, and of course if you're reloading you want to retrieve your spent brass, and this is a really easy way to help you police your own brass without having to go sweep it up afterwards after shooting and try to you know, get it all, and those shells end up in every little crack or crevice that you can't get into. So this keeps it from getting lost. And even if you're shooting something you don't reload, like a .22 long rifle, which I shoot a lot of right now, this will help capture that and police your shooting space, because you don't want to leave brass laying around at the range. And I'm shooting at a range that has a dirt floor rather than concrete, so trying to retrieve those little .22 shells from the gravel and dirt is a pain. So having one of these attached to my rifle will definitely speed up my shooting day. In any case, let's see how this fits on various rifles. But before we do, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe button, and let's go and see how this fits. And this is how it attaches to an AR platform. Your rifle will probably be different, may not have scopes or any optics, but in any case you wrap it around your handguard or barrel and align the mouth of the basket to your ejection port. And that's it. That pretty much applies to every rifle, like a Kel-Tec Sub 2000 or a traditional hunting rifle. But how well does it actually catch ejected brass in a semi-auto? I thought I'd test it out with my Ruger 1022, and as I mentioned, a .22 long rifle isn't something you'd necessarily want to reload, but those shell casings are so small and a pain in the ass to pick up, to be quite honest, so having a brass catcher can be really helpful. The mouth of the basket is wire wrapped in nylon fabric and can be pulled apart and bent to better fit different size cartridges, but more important is its placement in front of your ejection port. And just right there, a shell misses the basket. Now, to be perfectly honest, this is user error, because when I loaded a new mag and pulled the charging handle, I slightly moved the basket away from the ejection port and neglected to move it back. So that's on me. All I really needed to do was just readjust the position of the basket mouth and really cinch down the Velcro. Pro tip here, you really can't over tighten that Velcro strap. It will eventually work itself a little bit loose as you fire because of the recoil. As you fire or reload your weapon, you can inadvertently shift the position of the mouth of the basket away from your ejection port, so it's just something you need to be mindful of. Alright, so we're done shooting for the day, and it worked for the most part. For the most part, it worked okay. I did notice that as you were starting to shoot, the brass, as it starts to fill up, would slowly start to bring this down, and sometimes it would get out of alignment. But it did, as you can see, catch almost all the brass. Maybe there were maybe half a dozen that kind of squeaked its way around. The other issue that could come up if you're firing semi-auto, as it does drag down, it can catch on your bolt. And I'm not entirely sure, but it could potentially cause some failures to cycle or stove piping, but that could also be the ammo. But in any case, I had about 2 stovepipes and 1 failure to cycle properly. So that could have been the bag, that could have been the ammo, since 22s are kind of notorious for being a little finicky that way. Anyway, so when you're done, all you have to do, this is great about this product, and others like it, is that it has a zipper. So all you have to do is you can either grab your ammo can and dump your gas in there, or if you have a plastic bag like in this one, just have to put it underneath it and open it up. You know what? I'll make life even easier. I'm going to go over and bring this directly to our brass can. Alright, so you just bring it to your brass receptacle, open it up, shake it out, and you're done for the day. Okay, one thing I want to point out as a tip. When this thing ships, it fit inside that small little white box. When you do get it, I recommend that you open up the outer frame, the lip of the basket here. It just gives you a little wider opening for your ejection port. But more importantly, there's also an inner wire on the inside of the bag. That is pretty narrow when it comes shipped, so you just need to open it up, bow it out, make it nice and round. You need that because if it's closed, brass will tend to deflect off the inside of the fabric and bounce out. And it also keeps the rest of the basket nice and open to capture your brass. So there's a pro tip. When you do get it, open it up nice and round, and you should be able to catch more of your brass that way. Hey, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and the subscribe button before heading off to watch something else on YouTube. It really helps. You be safe out there. Moondog, out.